Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium.
Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Baker going to throw this right away.
It's caught by Mike Evans. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 77 yards. Mayfield down.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 14 yards. That's good. For the Buccaneers. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
Now Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Throwing, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And leading them out, their signal caller now at his 4th season in the NFL.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
A throw left side for Pearsall is complete.
That'll give him 8 that time. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun, Purdy.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
On fourth down, here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they could do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And they're going to get him. They bring it down to sack back at the 16-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Purdy looking to throw.
And his throw here is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Get set, get set.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Prater's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with
like
sports.
That. They crack a forehand back at him. They get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
Like
a really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the little bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Mayfield on play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Now it's second and 10. They'll run the draw with Irving.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Mayfield to throw it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. To throw, Mayfield. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down.
Another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Looking to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Niners.
That'll give Irving running right.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
3rd down and 6. Back to throw, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Up the gun, McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Give him 2 on the play there. And the 49ers are going to get a 1st. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. He's got his big tight end, Farrell, complete.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the 49ers 1st down.
Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Buccaneers.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Here's Purdy.
That is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
McCaffrey is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing here, Purdy.
He's got it. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Mike Evans of the Tampa offense about to set up shop. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him?
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Mayfield. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Mayfield down. Escaping the pressure right. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13 to 10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Get set, get set.
Now Purdy. Throw over the middle, pulled in here by Farrell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
First down, San Francisco.
Watch out.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Get set.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 79 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all.
This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short game. Get downfield like he just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 49ers.
Now Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Throwing. Mayfield. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Irving. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Loss of 2 yards. It's now 4th and goal.
They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bucs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They trail 20-13 our score as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Purdy looking to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
They go play action here. Purdy.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sent back at the 38. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. He's got a man. It's his fullback. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash, this from 48. Prater's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he returns this to the 22. The Buccaneers offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, getting ready to go back to work. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. This offensive line is really hunkered down and established themselves.
Well, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
To throw, Mayfield.
Open man is Ibuka.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A run up the middle with Irving.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Play fake. Mayfield. There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Now Baker going to change it up. They'll try and run here with Irvin. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Mayfield to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
5 yards on the play. That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
A first carry for Rashad White.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play.
And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Here's Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch.
And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. McLaughlin for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Able to slither by.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And it
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Purdy with one final shot here. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Bucs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But Charles, you think about this victory, pretty impressive. They came in facing one of the top defenses in the National Football League. Not only did they get the win, they played a clean football game, didn't have any turnovers against that great defense.
Yeah, it's a terrific observation because you know they emphasize ball security, wanted to avoid making any major mistakes playing against that tough defense, and they were turnover free and took points.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, and the ego to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon.